Greetings audience and welcome to today's expedition into the realms of conquering procrastination and maintaining motivation. In this session, we delve into effective strategies for overcoming procrastination and staying motivated. I'm excited to have you accompany me on this journey of personal growth. Together, we'll uncover the methods that can unlock our inherent potential, paving the way for success in overcoming procrastination and sustaining motivation in our daily lives. Have you ever found yourself procrastinating and not knowing how to overcome it? Procrastination, known as the thief of time, is a common hurdle that can derail our goals and hinder progress. But what actually triggers this behavior? Is it the fear of failure, or perhaps a lack of motivation? This seemingly innocuous habit can be a manifestation of various factors. Renowned psychiatrist Viktor Frankl once said, "Between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response." This profound statement encapsulates the essence of combating procrastination. It's not about completely eradicating the urge to delay tasks, but rather, it's about recognizing that urge and choosing to respond differently. By acknowledging and understanding these triggers, we gain the power to respond effectively. Identifying these triggers is the first step in effectively tackling procrastination. Now, let's explore the concept of chunking and how it can aid in overcoming procrastination. Imagine you're standing at the foot of a towering mountain. The peak seems so far away that the very idea of reaching it feels overwhelming. But if you focus on taking one step at a time, before you know it, you'll be standing at the summit. This is the concept of chunking in a nutshell. Chunking involves breaking down large, intimidating tasks into smaller, more manageable parts. It's like eating an elephant, but one bite at a time. This technique can make even the most daunting tasks approachable, making it easier to start and maintain momentum. Think about it. If you have a task that feels overwhelming, you might find yourself avoiding it. It's just too big, too complex, too much. But if you break it down into smaller parts, each part becomes a task in its own right, a task that's much less intimidating and much more doable. This principle is similar to the classic journey of 1,000 miles that begins with a single step. Each step, each chunk, brings you closer to your goal. And with each step taken, you gain a sense of achievement, which fuels your motivation to take the next step, and the next, and the next. Benjamin Franklin, a man known for his wisdom and practical advice, once said, "Well done is better than well said." This timeless adage underlines the importance of taking action, of taking those small, consistent steps towards your goals. It's not about grand gestures or lofty promises. It's about doing, one chunk at a time. So, the next time you find yourself facing a mountain of a task, remember the power of chunking. Break it down, make it manageable, and start with the first step. You'll be surprised at how much you can achieve when you take things one chunk at a time. By breaking down tasks into smaller chunks, we can make even the most daunting tasks approachable. Apart from chunking, setting clear, achievable goals is another effective strategy. Let's delve into the concept of SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework, often attributed to Peter Drucker, aids in structuring goals that are clear and attainable. Firstly, a goal should be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," specify what fitness looks like to you. Maybe it's being able to run a mile without stopping, or perhaps it's to lower your blood pressure. Secondly, a goal should be measurable. How will you know you've achieved your goal? Perhaps you'll time your 1-mile run or check your blood pressure regularly. Thirdly, a goal should be achievable. It's great to aim high, but setting impossible goals can lead to disappointment. Make sure your goal is something you can realistically achieve. Fourthly, a goal should be relevant. Does this goal align with your broader life objectives? If not, you might want to reconsider it. Lastly, a goal should be time-bound. Set a deadline for when you want to achieve your goal. This creates a sense of urgency and helps keep you motivated. Let's take an example. Instead of a vague goal like exercise more, opt for a SMART goal. I will walk for 30 minutes every day for the next month. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. With clear SMART goals, we can enhance our motivation and reduce procrastination. In our tech-driven world, distractions are all around us. These distractions can be the bane of productivity, pulling our focus away from tasks at hand and leading us down the rabbit hole of procrastination. So how do we combat this? A powerful strategy comes from author Cal Newport, who champions the concept of deep work. Deep work refers to the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's a state where you're completely absorbed and all your mental faculties are zeroed in on whatever you're doing. This is where innovation and creativity thrive, and it's a skill that's becoming increasingly valuable in our fast-paced, distraction-filled world. Newport suggests setting aside dedicated time for deep, focused work. It's about creating a mental space where your only task is the one in front of you. This might mean turning off notifications, finding a quiet space, or setting specific office hours where you focus solely on your tasks. It's about creating boundaries between you and the potential distractions that could interrupt your flow. By practicing this deep work, you're not just improving your productivity, but also your capacity to understand complex information and produce better results. In essence, you're training your brain to be less susceptible to the allure of distractions. Newport's deep work principle is a reminder that in the face of constant digital distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. By practicing deep work and reducing distractions, we can significantly boost our productivity. The environment in which we work also plays a crucial role in our productivity. A workspace that's clean, organized, and free from distractions can do wonders for your focus and efficiency. It's much like an artist's canvas, clear and ready for creation. Think about this. When your desk is cluttered, your mind might feel cluttered too. It's hard to concentrate on the task at hand when you're surrounded by piles of paper, scattered pens, and yesterday's coffee mug. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece in a chaotic art studio. As the queen of tidying up, Marie Kondo says, "The objective of cleaning is not just to clean, but to feel happiness living within that environment." So let's take a leaf out of her book. Create a workspace that sparks joy and productivity in you, one that encourages you to dive into tasks with renewed energy and focus. A well-organized workspace can help reduce mental clutter, thus minimizing procrastination. Another powerful strategy involves starting your day with the most challenging task. Picture this. You're faced with a mountain of tasks, some daunting, some not so much. The natural inclination might be to start with the easy tasks, working your way up to the more challenging ones. But what if we flipped the script? What if we took on the most challenging task first? Mark Twain once wisely quipped, "If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning." Now, while we're not literally suggesting you eat a frog for breakfast, the principle behind Twain's words holds significant weight. The frog represents the most daunting task of your day, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on. If you eat that frog first thing in the morning, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it's probably the worst thing you'll have to do all day. By tackling the biggest, most challenging tasks first, you're setting the tone for the rest of your day. You're beginning your day with a triumph, a victory over procrastination, and that's a powerful motivator. It's like a domino effect. Once you've completed that first daunting task, the rest of your tasks seem less intimidating, and you're more likely to stay productive throughout the day. By taking on the toughest tasks first, we can free our minds from looming stress. Lastly, maintaining a positive mindset and practicing self-compassion is key in overcoming procrastination. It's not just about ticking off boxes on a to-do list or meeting deadlines. It's about embracing a positive attitude and encouraging self-kindness. We often forget that we're human, susceptible to making mistakes and having off days, and that's okay. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. It's about embracing optimism, resilience, and a growth mindset. It's about believing in your ability to overcome obstacles and learn from setbacks. This mindset fuels motivation and wards off procrastination. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm a procrastinator," you'll likely live up to that label. However, if you affirm, "I am capable, I am productive," you begin to embody these qualities. It's a powerful shift that helps combat procrastination. Self-compassion, on the other hand, is about being kind to yourself, especially when things don't go as planned. It's about understanding that everyone stumbles and struggles. Instead of beating yourself up over a missed deadline or an incomplete task, acknowledge the misstep, learn from it, and move forward. Maya Angelou, a beacon of wisdom, once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." These words serve as a reminder that it's about progress, not perfection. We're all works in progress, continuously learning and evolving, and that's something to celebrate, not criticize. Remember, progress, not perfection, is key. To sum it all up, we've taken a deep dive into the abyss of procrastination and explored strategies to swim back to the surface. We've learned that procrastination is not a life sentence. It's a habit we can break by understanding and addressing its triggers. We've discovered the power of chunking, converting daunting tasks into smaller, manageable parts. We've underscored the importance of setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This clarity fuels motivation and curbs procrastination. We've also talked about minimizing distractions and the importance of deep work. We've touched on the significance of a conducive environment, a clean, organized space that fosters productivity. We've highlighted the transformative habit of tackling the most challenging task first, and we've emphasized the necessity of a positive mindset and self-compassion. By employing these strategies with determination and consistency, we can overcome procrastination and lead a more productive, fulfilling life. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to hit that like button to show your support. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content that fuels your journey towards mastering stress and anxiety. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories and experiences inspire our community and remind us that we're all on this journey together.